All right, guys, what's up? Today we're gonna be solving best time to buy and sell a stock. Okay, so first of all, let's see. Let's go ahead and read the question. I think we're given an integer array called prices, where prices I is the price of the neat coin on the ith day. Our job is to choose a single day to buy the neat coin and choose a different day in the future to go ahead and sell it. I think for an example, it'd be like, okay, we could buy at one. Optimally, right here, if we look at this choice, we want to buy at one, right? Buy something low and sell high. So we would just go ahead and buy at one, try to sell at seven, right? And we calculate the total that we make by doing seven minus one, and that's why our output is six. We could see we can't just pick the biggest number in the list, right? Just because if we could buy at one, right? But we can't sell at 10 because 10 came before the one, right? We could only sell after we bought, you know what I mean? So we can't just get the biggest number, right? And also there's a possibility where if we have 10, right? Let's say there's 10 and it's always decreasing. 10 goes to 8, goes to 7, goes to 5, goes to 2. There's not really an opening to buy a stock, right? Because you can see right here, if you buy it at 10, there's no other price that you could sell it for. You'd have to sell it loss, right? Are we on the same page? Okay. Let's go ahead and try to solve this question now. I think first of all, we gotta kind of figure out what to do. I think we could use, maybe we could start, we gotta think of a data structure we could use. Okay, what kind of data structure would that be? I think let's try to do, what is this? Okay, let's take that out. Okay, we could say, we definitely could start at, hold on, let me go change this. Okay, there. It's more zoomed out. Okay, how do we start? We know that we can only sell at a later price. Okay, and we want to buy at the lowest price and sell high. Okay, we could try to do 2 pointers and say left pointer would equal, we could start at index 2, and we could just say max profit is equal to 0 because we don't have a max profit yet, right? We're trying to find the max profit. Let's see, so for price, no, for index at, or for index in length of prices. Okay. So right now, left pointer is at 0, and the length of prices, we could just say, let's go ahead and just say 10. Right, okay. So we know index is currently at 10, or it's at 0, which would point to 10, and we get that. Let's just go ahead and just buy it, okay? So that'd be pretty good. How would I do this? Let's see, 1. Okay, if the number to the right of it is smaller, we could go ahead and move the left pointer. Alright, we want to get a small number. We want to buy at a small number. Therefore, if, and we could have a pointer, right? Left pointer, if left pointer. Well, so far for the first one, we're always good. Actually, we could just skip the first one. We could just skip the first one if we want, right? First one was like, let me see. But it's possible that there's the whole entire thing is only one, so I'm not gonna just skip the first one. I'm just gonna say if index, if it's what do you call it in prices? If prices is called prices index is less than, if prices left pointer is less than index prices. Okay, what do we do then? Well, we want the left pointer to be at the smallest, right? So if the left pointer is, oh shit, I'm gonna just actually swap this. If the current index is smaller than our left pointer, we want to just kind of change it, right? We want to make left pointer equals or equals to index, right? Okay, for example, let's say we have 10, right? We read in 10, and then that's where our left pointer is, because we're trying to make left pointer the smallest possible, right? Because we're trying to buy small. So if we see 10 right here, but then we see 1, would you rather buy at price 10 or at price 1? You'd rather buy at price 1, right? So that you could sell for more later. That's why we're doing this right here. Are doing this to buy at lower price. Right, and now we can just kind of just calculate the max profit. So you can say max profit is equal to the max of what max profit currently was. Max profit, or we could do prices of the index minus prices of, prices of the right, or actually left pointer, right? Because prices index is basically the right, but so far, if we're both at 10, right, so we don't have anything. Price index, let's see, price index right now is 0. Left pointer is 0. All right, so they're right now. Wait, left pointer. These are equal right now. So if they're equal, this is not even gonna run. Okay. But if it was, then we'd subtract that, we just add it. Okay. And this would just keep on incrementing. So it would be, okay, so use case, okay, so 10. This is kind of comparing it to itself, which is not gonna happen. So once that happens, kind of just skips over it. So left pointer would still be at 0. When we see 1, left pointer will be 1. And current index is also 1. So 1 minus 1 would just equal 0. When we see the 5, it'll just skip over. But we don't want to skip over. We want to actually sell. We want to sell. I think we just want to kind of just sell it. Right, okay, for this one, let's see. 8. In this keeps on going. We just keep on subtracting and it keeps on equals. It'll equal 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, I kind of just want to return here. But let's see, if we go 0, we go 5. 5, it won't even. This won't even run. 6, it won't even run. We never compute the max profit. Okay, we could do that. I think this might be repetitive, but let's go ahead and say max. I just say else if. Go ahead and just copy this over. Let's kind of reverse this one. Then we'll calculate the max profit. So we're just always calculating max profit. Yeah, I guess we don't even have to do this, right? Because when we get a new left pointer, it doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, I would say this is repetitive. Let's go separate them. I think this might be it. Okay. Yeah, I think this is good. And now we can just return. Alright, let's see if it works. Nope, okay. So out of index, int is not iterable. For index and like prices. Oh, in range. I'm blank. Okay, let's see. See if this is good. And accepted, and let's see if it runs. Yep, okay. Pretty good, actually. Yeah. Loki kind of the first try. I kind of forgot the range function. That's how I solved it, kind of my thought process. Thank you guys for watching.